Horizon. This was really interesting and creative. It kept me interested, wondering, what was happening with the clothing. But also, there was really fun music. I thought it was a great original score for this. Really great landscape, of course, and the wardrobe was great. There was a lot of clothes here. I thought it was interesting that I felt like she was trying to shed shed these clothes, and they just kept coming back. So I'm sure there was a deeper message here about shedding, false selves or something to that effect. But I think it's almost like a poem where you can kind of take a message that you want from this and make it your own. I just thought it was really interesting. And at the end, when she's got all the clothes tied together, it was like still keeping her sort of prisoner in a way, and how frustrated she was at times, trying to get rid of these things that kept coming back. So it was very interesting and creative, and it was under 8 minutes, so I thought it accomplished a lot, and I thought it was really fun, and the performer was really, really dedicated and good, in her emotions, in the little. I mean, I don't even think she spoke. I think it was mostly just her sounds of being frustrated and happy. So great job to you guys.
I thought Horizon was absolutely fantastic. I loved watching it. It was this really captivating adventure almost of seeing this woman trying to escape. Whether it was escape from the beach, escape from some sort of like force that was not allowing her to unclothe. And it felt like all she wanted to do was to like be in the water and be in her swimsuit. And when she got down to her swimsuit, she was so happy. And then all of a sudden, in a split second, she's wearing another outfit. And I just thought having the outfit changes as kind of this medium of trying to advance forward, but like you keep getting pulled back. And it's like taking one step forward and having 3 steps back taken for you. And so she keeps trying to escape, trying to get out, and it's just not working. By the way, the outfits were fabulous. Like, shout out to the costume designer, because I wanted every single one. I'm like, this could be an ad for a clothing line, because all of the outfits were stunning. But I thought it was a really cool moment where she woke up and was tied into the clothes and was physically stuck. And then that beautiful reprieve moment where she's finally in the water, just in her swimsuit, and like she's finally free. And it was almost like you just have to walk straight into it and just jump in with both feet, literally and figuratively, in order to find that freedom. It's like you have to make your own destiny in a way. I feel like there's so many ways to interpret this, but I really, really enjoyed watching it. I loved the actress. I loved the costuming. I loved the camera work. I loved the location. It was just really original, really unique, and a wonderful watch. So great job.
I just got done watching Horizon. This was really cool. I loved the whole concept of this, and the film itself was so entertaining and intriguing. I think that they did a great job with the cinematography. The director of photography definitely gave it a unique look. The colors seemed to be a little bit more muted, and I liked that. This was seamless in what they were doing, and removing one article of clothing and having another article of clothing be there, and their actress reacting to that and kind of going through and being trapped by all these clothes. I loved that. I loved how they edited this to make it so seamless that I believed all of these articles of clothing were on her body. So yeah, great job.
HERIZON. What a great film. Good story, shot on a beautiful location of a beach, and it was so scenic. The actress was terrific, and the soundtrack of the bongo drums was perfect, right for the climactic moment. This beautiful woman is trying to shed her gorgeous outfits, and As fast as she can get the clothing off, it's replaced with more, and she's littering them all over the beach. And it seems to be a message about society and mass consumption of fashion, because she looks great. And eventually the clothing imprisons her. She seems to have a transformation of thought, a change of thinking, and that releases her from the binds of the clothing. And she races for the shore and dives in the water. And it seems to be there, the message of immersing yourself in nature should be a priority instead of materialism and the way we look. It was wonderful.
There's a lot to like about this film. It's simple, it's sensual, it's kind of wild, um, just just beautifully shot as well. I just love the color. The build up was great, and I love the whole premise of it. All these layers and trying to strip them away. There was a great soundtrack too to it all, which really just paired so well with it, and also made me just appreciate the end credit sequence that much more. Just getting to see that was great. The whole thing was just really fantastically done.
Horizon, one woman's attempt to escape the beach, it's met with a lot of obstacles. And no matter how hard she tries to undress or goes to the beach, she finds herself clothed every time. And I thought it was comedic how it was a different outfit every time. And then at points there were layers of clothing. She would remove one layer, be a whole nother outfit underneath, remove another layer, a whole nother outfit. And she would find herself still fully dressed every time. And then, you see this clothing, this trail of clothing behind her. And then she wakes finding herself trapped by clothing. And for me, if the ocean represents freedom or peace, then the clothing becomes a barrier to that peace. And it isn't until she sheds this barrier that she's able to find her way to this freedom, to this peace. And there's a satisfaction that I felt as a viewer when she finally makes it there. I really enjoyed the music, the drumming. I loved that at the end they showed the origins of this music, how you can see the musicians, you get a sense of what's happening underneath, because the drums really do set the tone of the running, of the desire, of the panic to get to this freedom, to get to this ocean. And it really kept the pacing of it going, and they all worked very well together, the music with the visuals.